Peace, family. Peace, family. Peace. This your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad, aka Financial Freedom Fighter, aka Time Clock Smash. Peace, family. I'm back at it again. Thank y'all for coming in, man. I'm gonna see who all in the house tonight. See what family we got in tonight, man. Today I'm gonna do a live stream on Jasmine Web 3 Explain, family. I'm gonna explain what Web 3 is, and then we also gonna go into the deep dive of a article that Jasmine put out. I'm gonna go over that deeply so we can explain this crypto, so we can understand a little bit more, so we can understand what Web 3 is. So let me see what family we got in today. Just give people a little bit more time to come in. Future family that's coming in, future family that's already in. Um, I'm gonna shout you guys out. We're gonna go over peace. Let's get it. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go over this. I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna go over what Web3 is, and then we're gonna go to the Jasmine and explain what Web3 is and how what role Jasmine play a role, and then we're gonna go into some questions and answers after that. So but before I go into this, before I shout the family out, you know your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad, got to bring that energy. Yeah. Get the family some time to get in. Shout out to Indigo Saint, man. He got that music dropping soon. Shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. Mario, thanks for tuning in. That's a hard-working brother there, man. Poor get poor every day now. Mario. Stick to the script, girl. The poor get poor every day now. All right, your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad is back at it again. Shout out to Shook Focus into his eyes. Family, if you ain't subscribed to this brother, go right ahead and subscribe to this brother. This man dropping the science. He do a deep dive, man, explaining to us what we need to do in this fourth industrial revolution. So shout out to Shook Focus. Let me go back to this brother here. This is a very, very hard working brother. I'm part of a Discord. Make sure you put that Discord in the links of the description so everybody can be a part of this, man. The brother been putting it in. Matter of fact, I think even the Jasmine community shouted you out for being one of the top producers of this token of the information. So shout out to you. Shout out to this brother in the house, and shout out to everybody else, man. And thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Indigo Saint. If you're not subscribed, go to YouTube, Indigo Saint, and make sure you watch the video all the way to the top. Just continue to watch it and share it out, man, and all his other videos. So we got family, and we in here tonight, baby. We in here. So today, let me go back to this banner. We're gonna go over the Jasmine token, okay? The Web 3. We're gonna go over the Web 3 first. We're gonna go over that first, all right? So let me go ahead and get this energy started, man, so we can understand this. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. We're gonna get it going. So I'm gonna come back later, and we're gonna have, if you got any questions, and we're gonna talk about this Web 3 and how Jasmine is gonna do it. So let's get this science going for the people who come to look at this video later. So let's get it going, family. Let's see. All right, there's a little delay, but I got him in. So a lot of people want to know what Web 3 is. Okay, we have Web 1. I think that was back in the 80s. We have Web 2 that came out like in the late 90s, Now we got Web 3. They hasn't arrived yet, but you can see things that's going on that's going to be part of it. And of course, we know cryptocurrency is part of Web 3. Okay, so we're not missing no wave. We're not missing the gold rush. We're not missing the dot-com era. We are in this wave. Our parents didn't have any knowledge. They didn't have a red dad or a blue dad. Not even they was no dads. They just was worker bees, just trying to do the best thing they could, try to get the best education they could to raise us in this generation. But now us in this generation, from Generation Z to the millennials, we have chance to monetize and capitalize on Web 3. Okay, so let's understand it. So basically, they're saying Web 3 is not fully here yet. So that's why I want to go to Wikipedia to explain this first. Okay, now it says the idea it came from the World Wide Web. Okay, it's based on blockchains. Okay, incorporating the concept of decentralization. It's token-based economy. Some scientists say that the journals have contracted with Web 2.0. So whether they say the data, we already know that Jasmycoin is the data democracy. They talk about data democracy, okay? And it's contained on a centralized and a small group of companies, sometimes referred to as big tech. So we know that Apple, we know that Facebook, I think it's GARPA or something like that, is stealing our data. They have became billionaires off our data. So now Web 3 is, now it's time for us to put a little money into the small guy's pocket. So that's basically what they're saying. That is the Web 3 where we get money into our pockets. Facebook, Google, they will now have to pay, which they don't mind. They don't got billions of dollars. So here it is. Here we'll tell you the top 5. Alphabet boys, okay? Google, Amazon, Apple, aka Meta, Facebook. Those are the top guys who have been stealing your data since they've been in existence. They have became billionaires. Apple has became a $1 trillion publicly stock company. That's the first to ever do that, trading at $3 trillion. That means Apple market cap is way more than the cryptocurrency market itself. So imagine when Apple becomes digitized. You might well add that 3 trillion to the blockchain, family. We are early. All I can say is we are early. Okay. So now the term of the coin was founded in 2014 by Ethereum co-founder Gavin Woods. Okay. He had an idea that gained interest back in 2021. Cryptocurrency enthusiasts, large technology companies, virtual capital firms. So shout out to Gavin Woods. He one of the ones who he a very smooth dude, man. He also did Polkadot. He working on a lot of good stuff, man. Polkadot is very bullish, as we know. So again, family, we're coming from the Web 1 and the Web 2 is referred to era of the World Wide Web. It evolved through various technologies and formats. Okay, the Web 1 refer roughly to a period of 1991 to 2000. So okay, it didn't start in the 80s. It started in 1991 to 2004. Okay, with a website and web pages, the majority of the users and consumers not to produce the content. So Web 2.0 is based around the idea of a web platform. Okay, and it's the center of created content upon social media. So social media, like when I don't know, my crap, all them things start coming out, then that's when we got to the Web 2. Then your Facebook, then your Instacraps and all your other stuff that we see now, family, that came from Web 2. And Web 2 considered to begun around 2004. So that looks like it was a short period of time of Web 1, which it graduated. What is that, family? About what, 12 years? Yeah, it looked like 12 years. So now, see, it looked like they do it in 12. So that's why I say from 2004 to now, I think it started. If you don't get me wrong, family, I think it began around a little bit earlier. They say it's not here, but I think it's here. Okay, so let's go to the terminology of Web 3. So Web 3 is coined by Polkadot founder Ethereum Gavin Woods again back in 2014. So yeah, family, it's 10 to 12 years. Okay, 10 to 12 years. Now in 2021, Web3 has gained popularity, and towards the end of 2021 is largely due to an interest cryptocurrency enthusiast investment in a high-profile technologist company. It's a virtual capital firm. Andreessen has traveled to Washington, D.C. back in October 2021 to lobby the idea of the potential solution to the question to regulate the web, with policymakers have been grappling. Okay, so the Web3, this guy Tim, back in '99, he called it the Web 3.0. Okay, and some writers of decentralized, known as Web 3, and leading to the confusion between two concepts. Furthermore, the vision of Web 3 incorporates the ideal in relating to a symptomatic web. So now the next thing that I want to know, how does it work? Okay, how does this work? Okay, so it says with Web 3.0, the data is generated to disarray the increasingly power of computer powering. Okay, research includes mobile phones. Of course, we know the mobile phones, family. We know your desktops, your appliances, your vehicles, and your sensors. Okay, will be sold by the user to a decentralized data network, and we all know who claims to be the middleman between that. That is Jasmy, family. That is Jasmy. Okay, Jasmycoin. Okay, Jasmycoin. So the next thing I want to know is, what does it bring? Okay, it says some experts believe that the decentralized web, which is also referred to Web 3.0, will bring more transparency and democratization to the digital world. We know we're going from physical to digital, family. We know that. So Web 3 is established to a decentralized digital ecosystem where users to be able to own and control every aspect of their digital presence. So that means, family, we taking some of this money from these corporations, family. That's why they can pay us this. They got billions. So Web 3.0 give us that ability to take this back in our hands. At least it appeared to be. Okay, it appeared to be that way, and so that's why Jasmycoin is very very important. So what I want to do is I want to show a quick video of just explaining. No, not me. I have a video here I want to show. Where is it? I want to show. Give me 1 second. Let me find. I thought I had it up. Got to be more careful. So let me go back and see where we at with the family in the chat real quick. Let's see if more people don't came in. All right, we got more people. Found them beats, man. Peace. Smart dude, you bought more. The facts. Peace. Smart dude. Peace to y'all, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Let me type something in real quick. Let me bring it up. I don't know how. I thought I had it already. Give me 1 second, family. Let me bring this thing up real quick. I thought I had them already. We bring them up. Come on, man. Go faster. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show a video explaining the web, what it used to be. So the video I got for us today, family, I wanted to make sure. Hold on, let me pause. Don't show yet. Take it easy. Internet as we know it today. All right. Psychonosis, man. Peace. Kings and Queen Peterson. Peace, man. Peace. Thank y'all for coming on in, man. We talking about this Jasmycoin. We talking about Web 3.0. You don't want to miss it. So you just in time. You just in time. Peace. We're gonna get back to you. Hold on 1 second. Let's get this going. Let's watch this video. So family, this video that I want to show you, it was made back in 2009. So I wanted to make sure that this was older because they've been talking about Web 3.0. So this back in 2009. So I want to make sure we understand this just a little bit more better, that Web 3 Web 3 they've been working on it. So let's go. Let's get it.
Is an astounding success. More than 1.3 billion people are connected to the web across the globe. In 2006, 161 exabytes of information were created or replicated worldwide. IDC estimates an increase of over 6 times this metric by 2010 to 988 exabytes or a zettabyte a year. More generic estimates are that while currently new technical information doubles every 2 years, by 2010, this will be every 72 hours. The development is driven by users as well as by technology. Web 2.0 changed users to creators of content. Platforms like MySpace, seen as a country, it would be the 4th largest in the world with 250 million registered users, are going to transform the traditional ways of making business connections, networking, and community building. Whilst the number of users and the amount of content is growing faster and faster, the internet is departing from computers. More than 1 billion users of mobile phones already have the opportunity to access the internet, and this number will grow to 4 billion within the next few years. New technologies are changing the way we use the net. Intelligent devices, clothes, fridges, machines, and factories are...
Everything, family, everything is going to be on the Internet of Things. All these things have data. Your digital DNA will be into these things, which is called data. Okay? Data, family.
Are connected and interact automatically without direct human involvement. This will revolutionize the consumer market as the internet becomes the fundamental economic instrument. Consumers will depend entirely upon network services, and businesses will depend entirely upon the future internet to provide these services. But since the current internet consists of mostly unstructured data and resources, most of the data and resources are unusable for the average user. Fact is, the internet is broken. We still have not one web, but a vast variety of different unlinked data that is unable to communicate. That's why future internet will have to change, and change it will.
For the new internet to be usable, we have to be able to delegate tasks to machines. The key problem here is, how do we share meaning across the globe? When my machine on one side of the globe says the term bank, how does a machine on the other side of the globe understand that it means a financial institution and not the side of a river? Unless we integrate semantic technologies into the future internet, it will not be usable.
We are currently rethinking the web on various levels. We are preparing for a web of things. All electronic devices will be active participants in the future internet.
The Internet of Things is a very important part of the future internet. In the Internet of Things, we have a lot of real-world objects like cars and machines and things in the supply chain, which will...
Who got the answer to this so far, family? Who is the answer to this so far?
...be monitored directly. The things that we have, they are connected through services to the business systems, to the business operations, in order to provide, for example, higher visibility, thereby leading to improvements in business operations, in, for example, in manufacturing. And we believe that this will significantly shape the future of the internet.
Content of things and content of people. User-generated content will grow significantly and will be a driving force in future internet. Collaborative business models and social network application tools will make the future internet run with fewer barriers than we face today. Semantic technologies will support these tools. Everything and everybody will be connected. The future internet will also reorganize publicity, privacy, and anonymity, where everybody can understand how much trust can and should be extended to others. Everything, everywhere, always. We must imagine future internet as a service. Mobile, ubiquitous, and pervasive, 24/7 availability will be the norm. To sustain the demands of the future internet, networks must be re-engineered. We need new networks which integrate all kinds of devices and which allow the most auspicious vision of future internet. The Internet of Services will bring an enormous increase in the efficiency of economic processes. Business processes are unified in services that can be used by different groups of people within a company or enterprise or externally via the Internet of Services. Soon, redundantly providing the same information again and again will no longer be necessary. Semantics will provide secure and efficient access to a coordinated set of services that are not location dependent, are interoperable, coherent, consistent, scalable, pervasive, and reliable. These services will be networked together through the future internet.
The digital information revolution is upon us. It will be built around an internet of services, which will depend on an internet mobile as well as an internet of things.
So basically, family, I just wanted to show you guys the technology, well, the way they was explaining the web back in 2009. So it told me that Jasmycoin been working on this a long time, because those are some of the things they needed an answer to, you know, with people data. Shout out to you, Tarada. I see you. Shout out to you. Peace. Thanks for coming in. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over this article that came out late last night, early this morning. So I was gonna do a podcast on it, but I said, you know what? Let's just go live with the family and let's talk about this Jasmy thing and show you how Jasmy, who they are in Web 3, family. Who is Jasmy in Web 3, family? Because Web 3 is all about data, family. It's all about data. It's all about data. Trust me, man. It's all about data. It's all about data. Let's get into this science, man. Let's go to this Jasmy thing now. Let me add it back in. I just want to come back and check back in. Cap. All right, family. So here's how data drive new business model in Web 3 network era. Okay, this came out 22 hours ago. Okay, here's Jasmy talking about Web 3.0. All right, let's talk about how bullish this is. Okay, it said we are protecting the data original owned by individuals, family, owned by individuals, not just centralized alphabet boys. Okay, now the enterprise in the building is decentralized data autonomy world, as realizing and sharing your data value. The first sentence of Jasmy white paper. Okay, now it says some people in Web 3.0 industry jointly owns the creator, building, and users token decentralization technology aimed over centralized intermediaries. Some people briefly divide the deployment of Web 3 network according to time and performance. So basically, family, is just showing you what was done in 1.0. Okay. It was simple, just ads, it's all to make money. No matter how you look at it, they're gonna monetize it. Personal websites, that was rare. Okay, then it show you you can view your screen, scrapping, include contents, and then taxonomy systems. Okay, then Web 2.0, it got a little better. You had automatic texting, graphing, you had ads to replace banners, you had business to business, peer-to-peer sharing protocols were invented. Then you had blogging became extremely popular. Okay, then it had cost per click. And then it had servers replace the older method. Websites, images, video tagging. Okay, Folkonomy to replace taxonomy systems. Okay, now here we are heading. They say we're heading. They say it's not here yet, but we're heading into artificial intelligence will replace the personal ads, cloud-based sharing systems to prevail, systematic. That's what they was talking about in the video. Web that take place of Wikipedia. Ain't that something? Well, that's crazy. So user centramatic live streams will replace blogs. Artificial intelligence based on searches will sort out things. So that's like your series and stuff, which is going to get a little bit more advanced than that. Then it's going to have peer-to-peer user engagement will replace their ancestors, whatever that means. I'm not sure what that means, family. So basically, let's get into some more stuff. So we already know about from 1990 to 2005. That was one. 2005 to 20. Okay, 2005 to 2020 was two. So 2021, it's saying here that Web 0.30 you can read right. So some of these things already on Web 3.0 family. Okay, we're already on it. And it says after the metaverse became popular, Web 3.0 is the new buzzword to take over the internet, okay, known as decentralized web. And the third version of internet to improvements to the current 2.0 internet. Okay. Now, perhaps the same way, for example, the recent DIO airdrop generated based on data history of the wallet address to interaction of the data gas currently holding and transfer pledge, minting, and other dimensionals individuals to their data to provide everyone blockchain industry agreed. Just imagine Web 2.0 network framework. You cannot get an airdrop because the wallet address, okay, personal identification, which is ID. The counts of certain platforms, personal information data does not bring you or other people to the network, does not agree with it, and the data will not generate liquidity and income for you. The platform will be the only one that can use your data. So in two, so it is basically that's why things are so analog. And let me explain this, family. Like, let's say Coinbase, right? Coinbase owe me so much Songbird. Owe me so much Songbird, right? So that's that web that's coming from that 2.0. But if you got your ledger, right, and you set up a trust line on your ledger, so basically that you kind of already using the web 3.0 because you set up your own trust line. I know a lot of people don't want to do that kind of work. You know, you might feel lazy or you might feel like you can't do it, but connecting your ledger to these trust lines, you kind of doing it in a decentralized way, family, by connecting your ledger and creating trust lines to get your own airdrop and not depending on these platforms to do it. So that's basically what they're saying now. So in Web 3.0, it'll be more custom to you getting your own stuff. So now let's get into more bread and butter. Now that I explained that, okay. Now here it is here. Now, if you don't know about BAT token, you don't know about Web 3.0 because these are one of the ones where you take it back into your own hands. I actually use Coil. Okay, I use Coil, which I explained towards the end of this video what Coil is. Okay, so it started with they saying, oh, you know, Firefox and all these things, and Chrome is a little bit better than Firefox because it's kind of you kind of measure your data a little bit, but they still getting your data. Don't worry about that. So that's from the Web 2.0 to now Brave. Okay, now the storages. Okay, that's the Dropbox. That's the Google. That's Google Drive, I think. Storm. There's another bullish cryptocurrency. I'm gonna hashtag that back in the title, and of course, Jasmy right in the middle, and then you got IPFS. Trust me, family. The big dog always buy out their competition if there's any. So you know all these big corporations, big guys always buy them out. Either they team up or they buy them out, family. So now we're going from the video calls and audio calls from Skype to Experty. I never heard of that. So these are things to come. Okay. Your operation systems going from this little bot to the ISO to Ascent1. And this is another cryptocurrency, EOS. Okay. Your social media. Okay. It's going from Facebook to Twitter. It's going to Steemic and AK shit. I'm not sure. I might butcher that. I apologize, family. But these are things, all these things here, family. Every single one of these things, you create a wallet, your Trust wallet or MetaMask to earn cryptocurrency, family, for your data, for things you're already doing. Okay, things you're already doing. So the messaging app going from regular message WhatsApp to something called Status. This is something that you're going to earn cryptocurrency. Okay. Now your remote jobs going from up to something called I guess that's Ethereum Lance, ETH Lance. These are things that you earn cryptocurrency, family, while you searching for a job, while you looking for a job, or while you can be an owner. And you earn cryptocurrency while you're doing so. So those are things to come. Okay, these are things to come. Jasmine already ahead of the game. Okay. when it comes to this. So addition to the wallets is more important, closer. The data consumption, storage, education, and other information, Jasmine is committed to solving the wallet address data. Wow, family, do you hear that? They are committed to solving the wallet address data problem. Okay, diversity closer to the problem of personal data ownership, the data identification in real life, because you will become one of the most important essence elements of all business mottos under the Web 3.0 network network framework, family. So data, come on, it looked like to me Jasmycoin is winning in 3.0, family. Okay, now data ownership and 2.0 network. Whenever the individual and enterprise using their data information stored to the servers to provide centralized platforms, user may sign an equivalent agreement, but which that the centralized platform is personal enterprise data, individual neutral platforms will fractionalizedly place ads and according to your living habits to change your higher fees regarding to your feelings. Google and Facebook annual advertisement revenue exceeds $100 billion US dollars, according to more than 55% of global digital advertisement and revenue from your data, family. That 100 billion is going into the people's pockets, family. So this was why they call it the evolution of the web. Okay. Now, I don't know how many people that come to this chat listen to this was a part of Web 1, but I know for a fact, yeah, we all was a part of it, but did we invest into it? Probably not. Now, here's the thing. Okay. Now in Web 1, it shows what it came from. Netscape and Facebook and Web 2's the social media. So it started with Facebook. No, actually it started with like MySpace, but I think that was part of Web 1 infrastructure. Then now Airbnb, Uber, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Maker or Marker, and here's Jasmycoin right up here, family. So that means Jasmy is next in line. People got rich off this, wealthy. Whatever this is, people got rich, wealthy. Netscape, don't get it twisted. People got rich, wealthy. Facebook, people got rich, wealthy. We already know people got rich, wealthy off Airbnb. People got rich, wealthy off Bitcoins. People got rich. Oh, we already know people got rich, wealthy off Bitcoins. Of course, Ethereum came. People got rich and wealthy off that. People got rich and wealthy off Baker. Okay, I remember when it first hit the platform. I think Coinbase, if I'm not mistaken, and then Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine just hit. This is Jasmine is next in line, family. They're showing you before 2025, you're gonna get some action, family. Okay, you're gonna get some action with Jasmine. It's coming. They're letting you know. The truth is in plain sight. You got to have eyes to see. You got to have ears to listen. Let's keep rocking, family. Let's keep rocking with this thing. So the data in the hands of the platform is sold to the information. The data without acknowledgement. They can just apologize when the information leaks, okay, and then review the permanently banned user for various reasons at times. Information in enormous commercial values include the limit to paper ledgers, personal information habits, photos, meeting minutes, etc. The funny thing is that if values generate their data, nothing to do with it. But after the money using the data, sometimes accidentally the user information runs naked, okay, naked and afraid on the screen around the world. In the meantime, companies are secretly revealing, okay, under the 2.0 framework, the platform service is always the maker of the rules, okay, using powerless to resist. And what is the value of data? Business models to personal enterprise data and exploiting users, okay, that's going to stop, family. Because of the mature applications of Web 3.0 is finished. Let me read that again. Make sure it say before the mature applications of Web 3.0 is finished, the situation will not effortlessly improve because of the immortality, and the law of full holds due to the interest to establish the data ownership and only to be guaranteed a technical change. This, I'm gonna read this again. This may be broke out in 2022 or still needs 5 or 10 years. Family, it can happen. The technology, everything is here. Let me read this again. It may be broke out in 2022, or it still needs 5 to 10 years. So we all have to be the judge of that. We all smart individuals. If you're investing into cryptocurrency right now and you into this, you are a smart individual. So give yourself a pat on the back. So let me read it again. It may be breakout in 2022 and still need 5 or 10 years in its long-term investment logics. So family, you already know Jasmycoin is a long-term. Okay. Bitcoins was a long-term. Took what, about 10 years for it to get to the price that it is now. So family, I can wait 10 years because you're waiting 30 years on your job. So the embodiment of the value due to the based on the establishment of the ownership, which has been the case for thousands of years, land, houses, items, and money. Web 3 era is the value of the data. Okay. Web 3 network eras the value of data. I got to keep saying it over and over again, so family, so it goes into your consciousness, man, into your third eye. Web 3 network is the value of data. Below is reflected because it's only returning to the ownership of the data to the users. We are in the data dollar, family. So allowing users to control their data, realize the data in interoperability. Okay, interoperability. We gonna hit it. We hearing this word a lot. Data interoperability under the premise of ensuring securities. Only in business can users have the right to speak formatic rules which make data valuable. Okay. Now shout out to Jasmine with a secure PC. The basic edition is now available. Where can you buy it? I don't know. Maybe you can go to Sony and buy this computer. If you're working from home. I'm not sure if it's available for everybody. So yeah, we already know about the thing, but now they're saying that it is available for all. Okay. Now, okay. So just to talk about the data security problems, it was proposed and commercialized with this core product. Okay, the Jasmine Secure PC, which we already know about this, it released on November of 2021, November 5th, 2021. Okay, so they're saying you can officially buy it now. I'm just skimming through because that's not new news. But it could be new to if you didn't know anybody. But Jasmine do have their own secure laptop. And it's under Web 3 framework, which is dial and it's unstoppable. So again, there's something called unstoppable domains. You can get everything .dio, .crypto, I think .bitcoin, .ethereum, unstoppable domains. I don't have enough time to go through that to show you guys, because I don't want to make this too long. So it's gonna have data recognition, and we know that Jasmine is the first legal compliant digital currency and leader in the field of blockchain and data security, family. Okay, Jasmine have developed a personal data cabinet. It's authentication system module because of its web 3.0. Okay, agriculture, all applications, interests of unified data ID. Okay, each machine, enterprise, or individual has their own data identity. Everybody can recognize and generate data recorded on the blockchain in case this wallet address airdrop mentioned above where they talked about it. So family, this is just some smart stuff here. That's no need for me to go over that. Just basically showing you how to register and doing that. That's just something we don't need to go over. So yeah, so basically that's what I wanted to explain where Jasmycoin is in Web 3.0. Jasmine is Web 3.0, family. Jasmine is the Web 3.0 when it comes to the data. And we're gonna get into what it is when I get back to the chat for questions and answers. So it's just showing you on this side, they're gonna focus on empowerment, trust, security, and privacy, the technology symptomatic, AI decentralized technology, ownership, entity shares their data and network, and 3D graphics, family. We all know how 3D printing is. Okay, so they're ready. The target is the individual, and the type of applications are smart applications that leverage AI and ML. I don't know what ML is, but I know they got something called IA, and that's intelligence artificial. So they're making sure that the artificial is intelligent. So it's called intelligence artificial, called IA. So get ready for that, family. That's coming. So basically, yeah, family. We already know the partnerships, who they is and where they going and whoop the whoop the whoop. So we'll save all that for another time. So let's just get back to the family with the questions and answers on how they feel about Jasmine. If you want to talk about the price action, we here. So let me get back to the family here, man. What we got going on? Where we at, family? What questions we got, man? How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about Jasmine and this Web 3.0? How you feel about Web 3.0, family? Jasmine is built though. Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, man. Peace to you. I love fixing cars. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Should Focus say, I swear that NFTs, LOL, one early. I'm not sure what Shook was talking about, but it'll come to me. Phantom Beat say he bought more Jasmine. Was that a smart thing to do, family? Was buying Jasmine a smart thing to do in this pullback? You got darn right it was, family. You got darn right it was. Smart dude, man. Trust me. Do you see big tech becoming less relevant if they don't adopt Web 3? The thing about it is that they're gonna make their money off the tokens itself. Big tech is gonna make their money off the crypto tokens. You know, they're gonna get a proof of stake tokens, and I think that, you know, Facebook working on their Meta coin, Google probably gonna have a cryptocurrency. They don't make so much money off our data. It's ridiculous, family. It's ridiculous. So, you know, they don't need our data no more. They don't make big banks. They make billions of dollars. Apple made trillions of dollars. Come on, family. You got to have eyes to see. And, you know, after what we going to make on our data is peanuts compared to what they going to make, family. What they done make and what they still going to make. So big techs are definitely still got their hand in the cookie jar. It's just going to be via cryptocurrency. They're going to own their own coin. Trust that. Thank you again, Taralia, for checking in. Smart. Hey, man. You know what? That's smart. That's so smart. I use Brave on my phone. I use Brave on my phone, and I also use Pumbaa on from Core on my laptop. Okay, let me show you real quick. Good question. I love fixing cars. Let me show you. Let me bring up my screen again. Okay. Wait, I know it got a little lag. Let's see. I know it's like 10-second delayed. But Coil, I get paid for using Coil. I get paid. Matter of fact, it's connected to my Uphold wallet. Shout out to Uphold. So I get paid in Stellar XLM for using my data via Coil. Okay, and I also I used to be a content creator. I think I'm gonna link my YouTube page to this via Twitch. It is a monthly membership. I think it's like $5, but I get paid in XLM on Coil. So everything is connected to my XLM wallet. I'm sorry, via Uphold. Yeah, that's right. So not only Coil, I've been using this for over a year now, but I've been trying to get people to come to the decentralized web, but it's hard to get people to come because even watching this live stream, if I did it on like Twitch or something like that, which is, let me see. So yeah, so a new way to monetize your online content, whether you choose to publish a web monetized platform or on your own website, we make it easy for you to get paid for your content online. You know, so yeah, I already have a membership with this. You know, I used to drop content on it, but it's hard to get the people the traffic to come get paid. So if you watch this live stream and I'm doing it here, you guys getting paid to be on here. Yeah, I've been using this for a while. This website here, and you know, I got paid every time you know, people click on it. Every time people watch videos, and if they're a member and you watch a YouTube video on Coil, you getting paid too. Whatever cryptocurrency you choose to get paid in, you get paid in Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP. I was getting paid in XRP on Coil. You know, they got a few things that, you know, that's into it. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't use it to its full potential, but this is like a Web3 thing where you get paid for your data. It support creators across the internet who have web monetized on their own sites. Some of this stuff people know about more than I do. It's a level up your game, cheers to your teams. So these are other things you're getting paid with. You know, whatever this is, these are things that y'all probably already using. I don't know. Cinnamon, all this come with the membership, and then support your favorite Twix streamer. And you also get paid with that too. So yeah, this is something that I use. So shout out to Coil. So yeah, it's like BAT, and like he said, you can get paid in BAT right here. Where is it? Hold on, you can get paid in BAT. Let me see. It showed it. What did it show? Yeah, right here. Yeah, so once you the Coil extension and Puma browser with Coil extension, the Puma browser app mobile, like on my phone, yeah. So the monetized site automatically unlocks special like ad-free browsing and exclusive content. So yeah, they got Brave token right here. They got it right here. Yeah, family. Let me get back in here, see what's going on. D-Move, baby, you in too late. Peace to you, man. Peace, D-Move. Peace, brother. Peace. What's happening? What's going on? You say hello. When will Jasmine make it back to 16 cent? Check this out, man. All these things, man. You got your federal government, the feds, you know, that kind of taking air out of the bubble. A lot of this stuff is a bubble. A lot of this stuff is manipulated. Cryptocurrency, stocks, all that stuff is manipulated. The feds, grayscale, the auctions that they buy, the futures that they buy, a lot of this stuff is manipulated. And the support of these things, every time they have information, every time they have exchanges that get listed, then information supports another higher low, you know. Of course, Jasmine at one point was just overbought, and then you have people that sells. But 16 cents, my friend, that's peanuts. They can do 16 cent volatility in one day, but would it be artificial? Would it be real? I don't know. But 16 cents is peanuts. It's gonna go past 16 cent and beyond. I guess you're looking to double your money, I guess, at that point, if you got in like now. But it's a great project, man. And 2022, with the listing of more platforms, more things to come, with the security of data, 16 cents is just, that's in a weekend. That can happen at any moment, man. Any moment. Soon as the feds and stuff, you know, get their money and they buy back in, you're gonna see everything go up all at once, man. And I think they do things to us because it's the taxes. People not sure with taxes. People sold off. You got normal people that create bear markets. Verbal. The best advertisement is word of mouth. If each one of you guys say, "Hey, man, go listen to Red Dad, Blue Dad," he dropped that energy. He bring that energy, man. He bring that crypto facts, half truths, man. Y'all listen to him. Then that's better than any other advertisement that I can pay for. Is self-advertising when you guys advertise something. So if people say, you know what, man, the bear market coming, I'm gonna sell, then people start selling off and getting scared. And I don't know why they, you selling at a loss. I just don't get it. But this is a long-term thing, man. Very long-term. We spoil because we able to trade this market and pay some bills and do things, but because it's so early and we still can come back in at a good price, because what goes up is going to eventually level out and have a support. That's just the way it is. If nothing goes straight up like a rocket, but it's going to come down and create a support some type of way after all the dirty money get out. But good question, man. I'm hoping 16 cent times 100. Let's see. One thing I'm worried about is the amount of coins being released over time that will make the dip. No. How this thing works is they saving a certain amount of tokens for corporations, because the corporations cannot use the technology unless they hold the Jasmy token. So that's something, only a little bit of token supply is for the masses. We only can buy a certain amount. That's why it's only released a little bit at a time. But the rest of these tokens are going to be held by, it could be held by Facebook. It could be held by Google or Apple. It could be held by big tech in order to use this. They want data. They want it. They don't care about paying for it now. So, it could be them to buy this technology. A lot of partners is with this token, man. So trust me, man, that ain't nothing. Trust me, that ain't nothing, man. The release it back on is gonna get bought up. And that's part of the plan. That's part of the white paper. Thank you. ML is machine learning. Yes. Thank you. I should have known that. Thank you. I love fixing cars. I appreciate you. Feel better when you're showing us the game. Already, man. That's why I'm here, man. That's why I'm here, Chevy. That's why I'm here, man. That's why I'm here. Let's get it, man. Ask your boy anything. We could all think about Singapore, the fastest internet. Japan is the leader in tech. Jasmycoin monetizing data for those who know about this coin. RTO. Yes. And yes. Jasmycoin is Web 3.0 because we're going into we're not part of the petrodollar. The petrodollar is the physical dollar, and the physical dollar is now going digital dollar, and the digital dollar is based off your Dana, your DNA family, your Dana. That's dope. I like Stella. Yes, you can link your Brave up to Uphold also. Yes, you talking about that was from Coil though. That was from Coil. I'm not sure from the regular basic attention thing that's from like Chrome, but yes, on Uphold you can receive whatever cryptocurrency you want to see from the website Core. So whatever Uphold offers, you can receive that from Coil website. That's why I like it. Hey, shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. My oldest son watching so we can learn together. Peace and love to y'all, man. That's what it's all about. Peace and love. Love to learn together. Become wealthy together. Okay? That's what it's all about, man. Thank y'all for stopping in, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. It won't be no Red Dad community if it wasn't for you. That's dope. Bring the people to you. Definitely about to check this out. Yeah, check it out, man. For sure, for sure. Peace. Appreciate you doing this. We need more people spreading the word. Already, man. Already. You got to have eyes to see. You got to have ears to listen, man. Hey, man, this is the greatest transfer of wealth you have ever seen, man. Trust me. Trust me. You just got to have patience. You got to have patience, man. That's all I can say, man. You got to have patience. You got to have patience. I can't stress it, just patience. Because a lot of us plan on working our jobs for 30 freaking years. 30 some years you plan on working on your job. and you save your money in the bank. And it's crazy, like the psychology of people and how we think, man, and how we think. You take a person, they proud of their bank account. They're proud of it, right? If we do a test, if they understand, you give me $10,000 and you save your $10,000 in the bank. And family, let's see who wins. I'm gonna take my $10,000 and I'm gonna stake it. I'm gonna stake and bake it while you hold your $10,000 in the bank. And let's see 365 days who got more money. Who y'all think gonna win? They got some of these platforms. You can stake Tether and get like 10% Tether. USD Tether. You're not even gambling in the market. You get what I'm saying? 10% on that 10,000. I'm gonna make $100. And what they gonna have? 0.001 penny? Come on, man. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. Any other Web3 text out to you read that? Oh, yes. There are plenty. Yes, there are cryptocurrencies, Web.3. Let me bring it up real quick. Yes, they already exist. Let me bring that up. Chainlink. Hold on, let me bring up that list. I had that. Give me 1 second. I had it for examples. Here we go. Where is it? So the cryptocurrencies, let me bring it up. I had it. Well, the cryptocurrencies. This token list. All right, let me share my screen real quick. So Brother Psychonosis says, what stands out to me, Helium, that's a BTT link. Now let me explain. Let me share my screen real quick. Let me show you how I feel, man, about these things, man. Let me show you how I feel. So I know it got a lag. It should be sharing my screen in like a few seconds. Yeah, it should be showing. So honestly, Chainlink, I make great money on Chainlink, but the price now is mature. The price is too mature for me now. You know what I'm saying? And it's other opportunities that comes up. The graph, oh my goodness, the graph was so sweet. Let me see. I don't know if it's all right. Yeah, it's coming. Now the graph was so sweet. It was so sweet when it came out. Because remember, these things was like under $1. They was like cheap. Audius, that's an NFT that deals with music. Basic Attention is in a league by itself, pretty much. When it comes to what we just saw, the Web3, far as being that web browser, let me see. Let me go to Coin Geico real quick. Now, let me explain something to you, right? Breathe. Man, what bread came up? There we go. Now, I remember when this token was like dirt cheap, man. Dirt cheap. Like last year. Let me see. Computer lagging a little bit, going a little slow to catch up. All right, so look at this. So it's less than that. I think the first time I invested into this token, it was in 2021. 2021. What the hell is that? Yeah. Like right in here. No, it was like in 20. So yeah, it was like 3 cents. Whatever it was like 3 cents. I think it was back in. But anyway, this token, like back in April, back in this time I invested in the token, it was like 20 some cent. And then it shot up. And of course, I sold. Now, I'm a bargain buyer. Now, I didn't have millions of this token or nor hundreds of thousands of them. I maybe had like a few $100 investment into this token because that's around the time that I'm learning. So I made a nice little, for me, it was a nice little investment off this token, but I wasn't a long-term holder of the token. And I didn't realize that at that time you can use the token to create money. So for a token like that, I'd rather deal with something that's now that I own a lot of is this token here, Shooter or Shooter, Sudarusu. Now, Sudarusu, right, is pretty much in the same ballpark as BAT token. Okay. Now, this token here, I pay more attention to because look at the price. You can own 100,000 of these. You can get 100,000 for $426. And every time, if that hits a penny, you have already earned $8,000. It hits 10 cents, you got 10 grand. It hits $1, you got 100 grand. So now if this token do the same thing like the BAT token did, then you will own a lot more for a little bit of a price. So I'd rather take a 426, not financial advice, but I would rather spend $406 for this and get 100,000 tokens where I can control my money. Cause that 100,000 is gonna bring me a $1,000 per penny. So if it hits if it hits 5 cents, I just made 5 grand off that particular token. So I focus on something like this more, the fractions of a penny ones. It's all about getting more bang for your buck and the quality of it. The quality of it. This token has a lot of quality, man. So those tokens that when it's like that, honestly, I really don't focus on it as much. You know, when I know something like this is gonna take us by storm. So I hope that answers your question. I got over 100,000 coins. Trust me. That's why I'm doing this. Not proud of my bank account. I'm proud of my investments. Smart dude, man. I love people like this, man. I love people like that, man. That's what it listen, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I always used to say, I used to sell cars. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad been a hustler all my life. I always been liking to some sales. And I used to sell cars, man. And I used to wonder why the rich folks, I used to say, hold on, I gotta move some money. So I'm like, you lying rascal, you know you got money in your bank. What you mean you gotta move some money? Stop lying to me. They be moving money out of investments to buy the car cash or the lease. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't buying, I learned how people do it. Rich people do it. Wealthy people do it. They either buy the car cash or they lease it. It's either one. It's either one or two. They ain't taking no payments unless it's a leasing payment where they can get it up. So they move money. They move money out of their assets, not out of their bank account. Now I understand that because your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad move money, and I tell the banks, I flip the banks off. I flip them off. Smart dude, smart family though. You disrespect bullish information. I appreciate that. It wasn't for that, the community, I would not be understand. Oh, shout out to you, Terrell, already, man. Peace and love to you. Peace. That's a long-term hold. The Jasmycoin he must be talking about. Just bought more coins as well during this conversation. Added another 50%. Jasmy, keep up the great work. I'm here to raise that awareness, man. We in it to win it. We in it to win it, man. We in it to win it. We in it to win it. Jasmycoin is a winner all day, every day. If you miss out on all the other rides, right? Jasmycoin is next in line. Listen, man, you know what? I know I'm gonna look back at this and like, man, that boy Red Dad, Blue Dad was telling us, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a type of person. I say I told you. I'm humble, but I'm gonna be like, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. That boy got that heat. I am now investing into Jazz. Good looks already, man. Hey, listen, we already at the support. We can't do nothing but, you know, what they say, knock on wood. We can't do nothing but go up from here. We can't do nothing but go up from here in a tremendous way. When this coin break off, when this coin take off, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. What they're trying to accomplish is huge, though. You know, of course, there's a lot of other tokens. That's fractions of a penny. That's good to buy in. But family, understand. 7 cents. Let's look at the price of it real quick. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, for sure. Family, Shutter is a bullish token. Those are the things you focus on long term. Trust me. 2 to 3 years, you would see. Some tokens are just ahead of their time. That's all. Just patience. You leave your money in the bank for 2 to 3 years. So you got to understand this. This, you know, let's look at the price action of Jasmy real quick. All right. So we got to understand, man. Now, I think this next February would be a year that this token has been on the American market. Let's see, if I'm not mistaken, February, because the all-time high was back in February 16th, 2021. So it's gonna be 1 year, family. In February the 3rd, it came on at 61 cents. So that go to show me, not financial advice, and I'm not price predicting, but it looks like this token, every token always look like it performs around the same time, and maybe this token began to get a little action around that time. And that's what I'm thinking, um, for me, this price here, based on the technology and the way Web 3.0 is coming, they say it can either be now or it can be in the next 5 to 10 years, but it's coming. So right now, to get 100,000 of these tokens is $7,000. To get 1 million of them is $70,000, if I'm not mistaken. So, man, some people, it's imagine just having this is Japan's Bitcoin. This is the new data dollar. This is new Web 3 that deals with data. You gotta have eyes to see it is listen. That's all. I gotta raise the awareness, even though 7 cents compared to a lot of other cryptos, is still a mature price, because $7,000 can get you a lot of other tokens, millions of a lot of other tokens. But what are the qualities of those tokens? Make sure you do your research. But this token here, Jasmine, man, I just know it's just one of those tokens that's just next to go. It's obvious. It's just obvious. The truth is in plain sight. When it comes to that, that's all I'm gonna say on that. So next month would be like the anniversary of this token. So let's see what happens. Web 3 is knocking on the door. We already know that they're saying Web 3 is about data. It is about data. Okay. So I don't know, man. What we got any more questions for I end this thing? Private caretaker. All right. So I know it has a 15-second delay. So yeah, my finishing thoughts on tonight is, they say that Web 3 is not here yet, but they'll tell us anything, family. We can see that Web 3 is here. We can see that. We can see that. We missed Web 1. We missed Web 2. Okay. You think we're gonna miss Web 3? No, we're not. Because cryptographic payments blockchain is Web 3. We are already in it. They're telling us not here via Google and stuff, but family, Web 3 is already here. Okay. Why is Facebook changing their name to Meta? Okay. Why is these people stepping down from these companies? Like Bezos stepped down from Amazon, or Elon Musk doing certain things. Something is here. Something is a big change is here, and they're ready for it. They're ready for the next wave, and we ready for the next wave. So, man, we ain't missing out on this ride. We're gonna ride this greatest transfer of wealth right up with them, But make sure we got our own game plan. That's all I can say. Make sure you got your own game plan. Make sure you ain't gonna get all this crypto money and give it right back to them. Make sure you do something with it, man. Make sure you do something with it. That's all I can say. But it's so many investments you can invest into. It's ridiculous. So many. Things that's on the XRP ledger, that's fractions of a penny. But I think we're done with tonight, man. I just hope that this brought you a little bit more closer to Web 3. And when Web 3 is all about data. That's why I read the Wikipedia. That's why I read things before I read what Jasmine said. So I had to read what they say about Web 3 before I read Jasmine. Before I read they paperwork. So that's it, family, man. We're gonna go ahead and end this. I want to say thank you to all the family that came out tonight. Appreciate everybody that came through. I know it's late. It's 10:37 p.m. Eastern time. Shout out to J Dot, Y Dot. Shout out to Media, my boy Jasmine. Shout out to Shook Focus. Shout out to Phantom Beats, The Facts, Peterson, Kings and Queens, Empowerment, Psychonosis, Taradia. I love fixing cars. D Mood, like Worth. Shout out to Chevy, Hot Rod Chevy. Miss Harris, Shay Harris, I think, Cody. Yeah, I think I got everybody. Shout out to Sean Robinson. That boy got that yapper. Oh, what's up, Christian Lambert? Shout out to Christian Lambert, man. Peace to you, peace. Man, this has been your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad. Web 3.0 explain. I ain't here to waste your time. I'm here to change your mind. Peace and love and peace. I'm out here. Peace.